Welcome back to Watchin Baseball. My name's Jimmy. This is Jake. This is Watchin Baseball. We've been watching wild card games. Good ones, exciting ones, late inning changes, first inning explosions. Now we're up to 2019 Brewers versus Nationals. This is the most recent. No, it's not the most recent wild card game because the A's and the Rays played the next day. Second most recent wild card game. I remember it. Jake, do you?
I do. And there's one pivotal moment that stands out more than others, and partially because it led to this Nationals team going on to win the World Series, or that hunk of metal, as Bobby calls it. And, yeah, man, there's some sad baseball stuff tied into it. There's some fun. I know you're excited to watch Hader pitch because he's a different kind of cat. And yeah, I think we're also bringing some bad news for the people, right?
This will be the last episode of Watchin Baseball for a little bit. If they play baseball, we'll bring it back in the off season. Maybe. You know what? I'm not going to promise it. But for now, it's the last episode of Watchin Baseball. It takes up a lot of our time, and we've decided that it might be better to use that time elsewhere for a little bit. For everyone that has continued to watch and enjoys it, we thank you very much. We appreciate it. I think it is fantastic learning for the history of the sport. It was
good for us.
It was good for us.
It was good for us.
A lot of people were mad that we didn't know.
Was it good for you?
A lot of people were mad we didn't know the history. Well, we dove in pretty deep, so we've enjoyed it. We hope you enjoyed it. This is the last one for a little bit or a while or ever. No one knows. We're going straight to the bottom of the eighth inning. Brewers have a lead, and they have their stud pitcher in.
Say Brewers again.
Brewers have a lead. Stud pitcher in.
Well, they have their second stud pitcher in. Hader came in to replace Pomeranz.
Yes.
So. Oh. Yep.
Did it pause itself or just internet bad?
Some more.
Okay, all right. That's what you missed.
So, I did a tweet recently, Jake, about how their 2019 was the year with the most studs, and by studs I categorize as a 4 WAR or more.
Okay.
Under the age of 23. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Robles was on that list. Defense.
You weren't a big Robles guy.
No, but he's a defense guy.
Now you are.
Defense guy. I was just making a point that the league is littered with young talent.
Bad time to stop playing.
Oh yeah, 2-0.
I mean, that's pretty much down the middle, and Robles was jumping out of the way.
Did you see those girls' faces?
Mm-mm.
Sorry, I don't know if this is going to be worth it. Hold on. These two women right here, they let out a pretty big oh my God. As if that wasn't a strike. It was right down the middle.
Like the call.
Right down.
Have come at night.
It's kind of funny.
That's a strike. Yeah, no doubt.
No doubt.
No doubt. Get out of here, screen. It's a nice pitch. That lady saying
a strike? Yeah, could have been. Oh.
I made a gif of that guy, and Nats fan.
He did.
How could you not?
That's tough on the cameraman. I'm going cameraman there.
Nats fans are just so reactionary. I love it. They literally live and die. They died a lot during this game.
Hard on the sleeve.
2-2.
Jesus.
Is it all fastball so far?
Yeah.
It's so much more fun to watch these not in the moment almost. It's fun to watch them in the moment, obviously.
It's fun to watch in the moment.
But it's a different perspective when you get to kind of just look for the little things and not look at that. I think I definitely made it Jesus. So at this point with Hader throwing that, Nats fans are thinking, oh,
You're in a tough spot. Haters as dirty as they come.
And the crew was just seeking out sad Nationals fans.
I watched this at a Wisconsin sports bar.
Oh, nice.
Badgers.
Why were you in Wisconsin?
It wasn't. It's a Wisconsin sports bar. I was in Denver.
Second time tonight that Zimmerman has been in the
Here he is. Dude, I just made a breakdown
Dude.
of MAT, and I didn't understand that there's a collection of national fan moms, basically, that protect Michael A. Taylor as if he's a 4-year-old kid who can't speak for himself.
Sure.
And even national fans were like, yeah, I could have told you were going to run into that group of MAT diehards that act like he's a protected angel, which is very weird.
I think they're being a little ironical, too.
No.
Well, no, because they know he's not like a special player. Like, he's good, but they're acting kind of like Yankee fans did with Nestor Cortez.
No. I'll show you.
I was in there.
No. It is a
opinion.
collection of like Facebook moms. Like, why were you being mean?
Right.
And there's like a thread where they're talking about me without adding me, and they're just like, I can't believe, why would anyone pick on him?
Yeah.
What did he do to that guy?
Well, they probably didn't know your voice there either.
No, yeah. But then the Nationals fans were like, yeah, there's like a super fan, the MAT moms of Nationals baseball. It's crazy. And he's got an interesting career. He only got one World Series at bat. He's in here.
All he needed.
One pitch, one homer, World Series.
Or Chris Sale when he's at his best.
Back-to-back 2-0 counts from Hader.
Appreciate that swing.
Yeah. You get a 2-0 fastball, swing big.
Moose in the background. Ooh.
Hader's got a
Gross.
tough look, yeah.
Gross.
He knows it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Taylor waits on a 2-1.
Whoa.
Straight back.
Credit to him, man.
It's a nice pitch and a nice swing. He was on it, just missed it. Trey
won me over in the postseason. I was on the
Dude.
record a lot saying I needed to see it out of him to get it to Soto and Rendon. Rendon, obviously.
Rendon yawning. So
I mean,
bored.
God.
Just a quick yawn from Rendon.
Speaking of unironic, just a little bored.
Well, that's his first off speed, I believe. Unless I missed one.
And it's again a full count.
Is that tattoo something?
So far from Hader.
What's the question?
Remember, Michael A. Taylor was
I want to know what it's of. It just looks like a blot of ink.
Didn't hit enough and was supplanted by Robles.
And here's another 3-2 count. Like you said, slider's been no good. You gotta know heater's coming right here. Shorten up.
Outside
Choke
fastball.
up there
A
with
little
the bat.
choke up. I like that. 3-2 again.
Hader to Taylor with a 3-2.
Oh,
Hit him.
Nightmare.
yanked it.
Or did he?
I will say,
All ran down there as if that had hit the bat.
they're saying it didn't hit him. I forget about this.
The
Craig.
checking to see if he checks swing. We've seen that.
Hader can't find the zone. He's 2-0 on both counts, and he's missed a little bit, and his off speed was bad. But he's facing Robles and Taylor, who, when he can throw the 97 right down the middle, they're swinging and missing.
There's no way he was
Oh, he
swinging
wasn't
the
even
bat,
close.
and it hit him in the face.
What?
I think it gets to the bottom of the bat.
First on the knob.
Oh, I remember this now.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Because it was
Very-
like the same time.
Yeah, and it was really true. I think they show a really slow replay at one point.
He
That's
swung the bat,
No, he did.
but it might have caught bat and hand. What are they going to decide?
Definitely can't be talking about if he swung.
No.
what are they going to decide? That sounded like bat.
Crazy how fast that happened. I
It's all the same.
remember my stance was it hits them both at the same time. I don't know the official rule, but it should be it hit his hand.
Choking up on the bat.
He didn't swing. That's for sure.
If he hadn't choked up
Obviously.
Dude, talk about nuances of baseball. We were just talking about how, 2 strikes, Michael Taylor chokes up. I said I like that. If he didn't choke up,
No question.
like breaks his knuckle.
Yeah.
They're going to go to the replay. Wow.
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 To me, it was a simultaneous hit of the bat and the hand all at the same time.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to be able to overturn it. If the call in the field was hit by a pitch, that's what this has to be.
Well, I think the ball's dead also, so it can't be an out at first, because watch after it hits.
Dude, it's crazy that it gets like right in there.
Yeah. Game of inches.
So there's no play.
So that's a foul ball.
That's a dead ball.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay? So we know that.
Okay.
It's a dead ball. They're trying to decide now whether it hit the bat or whether it hit the hand.
It's true.
Lip is our director and Jeff Randolph, our producer.
Yeah.
I'd love to see that same angle one more time and look at
Producing on the fly.
Yeah.
arm. No, from the
Wrong angle, guys. This isn't the one he wanted.
From the side,
That's one angle.
from the
That's
first
not what I
base
asked
side.
for at all.
Look at his arm and see if
Catches it on the way in.
No, it just goes right in there.
It literally catches it.
when the ball hit his arm there at the same time that it was hitting the knob of the bat.
Knowing what
What's
happens,
interesting, if it'd been
that's a
called the
huge
other way,
call if they overturn it.
It'd be a foul ball.
Exactly.
And that's you hear it a lot more so in football, but you see it in baseball replays too. If they call that a foul ball, it would have been really tough to overturn because you can't say it with confidence either.
And they usually do it by sound, and the bat makes a pretty
It's no
distinct.
different than a
Yeah.
bang play at first.
There you
That
go.
they call safe and it's too close to call.
Yeah, it hit me right there. Right there? Yeah.
I felt it.
It definitely hurt. Marlins, man.
Top of the order now, and Trey Turner.
Again, a text off.
Runner at first,
1 for 3 with a double. Huge.
2-run game.
It's great.
Turner, who's already homered, is a tying run. We're in the bottom half of the eighth.
Turner homered. That's cool. You like Trey Turner?
Their only run. Yeah, I was just saying.
He won you over?
He earned my respect because my whole thing was they have Soto and Rendon. It was all about Turner and Eaton getting it to him, and he did. Played really well.
So, gotta figure getting it again here.
It's a cool graphic.
Taylor, the runner at first, has good speed.
Attacking. I like it. He's been 2-0 on the last 2 batters, and he's throwing all fastballs. I like the big swing first pitch.
The home run.
It's a little
Everyone's
high.
been swinging big.
was a high fastball
Taylor,
in the
Trey.
strike zone. But these Nationals hitters have consistently gone out of the strike zone on fastballs up, and that was the pitch right there.
Rendell staring at first.
Inside fastball. That's what he called.
Right there, yeah.
Missed his spot. Missing his spots.
2 balls and 1 strike.
And he hasn't thrown any off speed. 1 or 2, max?
Yeah, I think 1.
You like that guy's little rally cap?
Don't hate it.
Inside out, backwards to the side. Love it. What are we calling here? Outside fastball? Okay. He's missing every spot.
Once again, Ryan Zimmerman is in the on-deck circle. He's been
Whoever's on the
a
bench
couple
there's talking
times,
about
but
taking him
called
oppo.
back.
He did like a
That's why he's
little.
out there now. Guys on base. He's got a chance to tie this game up. If Turner gets on, to put him up.
And remember, as an offense, the more pitches.
Flipping that slider, yes, Monty?
See, show me the catcher again. If there's no runner on second, and we can straight up just see the fingers. I like to see it.
And he got him. Second strike out of the inning.
2 outs. Still got the K without being really able to hit a spot.
I think he needs to.
Yeah, I mean, that's until he needs to. Until he runs into a guy like Soto, a guy like Rendon.
Mr. National.
Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. You're down by 2
They're just
runs.
like trying so hard to get into this game.
Ryan Zimmerman, longest tenured member of this team.
Leads the Nationals franchise in just about every single category.
Moose out there. Who's number 5?
In 2008, hit a walk-off
See,
home run here in the 11th
Hyura?
inning.
Keston?
No, it's a white guy with a beard.
The rock for this team, and here he has a
Sogard?
chance in this moment right here to do something big.
Oh, the Nats crowd? Here they
Getting
are.
into it? No, she's not into it.
Thinking about it.
Plantar fasciitis, held to 52 games this year.
I mean, Mr. Nats is up. Gotta cheer.
He stands in the spotlight here with 2 down.
Oh, yes.
The tying run.
It's
First
unfair.
first pitch swinging and the first time he drops
Good pitch call.
an off speed. Really good call.
Number 4 overall out of the University of Virginia.
Now what? Now you just go fastball?
He's right. He can hit that ball up in the strike zone.
But you might like what that just did.
Taylor again the lead at first. Hader to the plate.
It's almost there.
Okay with every party in that situation.
Yeah, if he has any confidence in that off speed, I'd throw that low again.
You got a slider that first pitch. You just took the fastball.
I don't think he wants to. There's Keston.
Hyura.
Trust yourself that you can get the bat to the ball.
Just a little bit of time.
Yeah.
Not a lot, just a little bit. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yes.
All those Brewers on the top step. With 2 outs in the 8th.
Did you go fastball here?
See the finish line in the
Probably.
distance, but
If you get to 2 strikes, then I think you
Yeah,
want.
you'd have to be real confident.
Oh.
High slider. That's a really bad call.
The slider really hasn't been a weapon for Hader here in the 8th.
No, and that's a respect. He knows Zimmerman can square up a fastball out over the
Hey,
plate.
pitch 20. I know, Hader's a guy that can go, but 20 pitches in an inning is when a pitcher starts, especially a reliever. Got to dig a little bit more.
shattered his bat on the 2-1, and that blooper is going to fall.
That's baseball, baby.
No one covered?
Brewers will be at first and third.
Oh, okay. I see what happened.
Got it.
I love the sheepish smile.
Rip.
Like, I can't really, like, celebrate that.
Yeah.
But, hey, I'll fucking take
Crushed it.
That bat sold for $2 million.
That bat died a major hero. Look, he was ready. He just got a ball in at 97.
See where this
But you know
hits.
what? He was able to get enough of it.
Jeez.
Great base running by Taylor, first and third
Really good base running by Taylor.
for your
It's 2 outs, right?
coming up.
Yeah.
What more could you want?
Well, wouldn't that be more to not go? You don't want to make the out at third? I think that makes it more of a risk.
I think you're just full tilt.
Remember that face. Baby shark.
That's people are not going to understand that in a few years.
Baby shark.
All right, kid, you're in the run.
Don't fuck it up. You're the tying run in an elimination game.
Hell of a day.
The season depends on you scoring, Andrew Stevenson. Don't fuck it up.
What a day. Zimmerman probably showed up at the stadium 5 hours before the game. Hung out, stretched, didn't play for 3 hours of baseball. Broke his bat, instantly replaced. See you later. Now this motherfucker.
I'm going to miss watching him play. Can't remember the last time I watched an Angels game.
Against the Nationals' best player.
It's the way it's supposed to be.
So bored, man.
No pulse.
Doesn't even understand what they're chanting.
2-0.
What they're chanting?
Rendon doesn't get it.
I think
Ah.
Rendon has
He's like,
one of the
what?
quickest bats in baseball, and his hot zone is down and in. Hits over 400 down and in.
And the
He's
thing for
another
him is
guy
he's
that's
so
going to be
disciplined
tough
out
to
there.
explain
He's
to the
not
next
chasing that pitch
generation.
up. He's going to have to throw him a strike, or he might load him up for Soto.
2-0 here. Guys, start yawning, Jimmy. I'm guessing this is going to be a big swing. Oh, bad pitch.
3 balls and no
Gerardo
strikes.
Parra. Hey.
24 pitches now thrown by Hader.
So that guy was in tie and shirt. What are you doing,
right
dude?
here, because you can't just throw it in at 95.
Came
picks
after
him off,
work.
'cause he's
Loosen
swinging
up.
right here.
One
Came
of the
after
themes
work.
in the league this year.
Washington,
hitters
D.C.
Swinging 3-0.
Yeah, you're right. Should it be swinging 3-0? No. I don't think so. 2 outs, so.
Takes 3-1.
This is a fun pitch. Like, back in the moment, I'm sure I was edge of the seat like, oh, boy, here we go. Because now, fastball pitcher, fastball count, stud batter. You're expecting a fastball and a swing here.
3-1. In the air, but out of play.
You know a pitcher's fastball is electric. When you have the count, you know what pitch is coming, and you're still late on it.
I mean, they were going to go to Hader for 2 innings, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, wonder who, have they shown anyone get up for the 9th if they get there?
I'm thinking he's doing Rendon a favor if he decides to throw the slider.
I agree with the announcer. I think if he throws slider, Rendon just takes it because hasn't been good at all.
Yeah, hell of a time to drop a good one.
It would freeze him.
Elevated that fastball. Rendon wasn't going to bite, and they're loaded.
It's a funny gif as well.
Good job, Para.
And
good
now
walk.
baseball says, we've won. We have Soto versus Hader in the 8th inning with the bases loaded.
So dumb.
We have this is what people pay for.
Like people like the sport.
It's
crazy.
Able to spit on that, take your walk, and set it up for your young superstar.
Almost good that Rendon's like, I don't care about being the
The
hero.
line moving.
You didn't throw me a strike.
Yeah.
Soto is 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts.
Now, I think he's only 20 years old here, right? He
Yeah.
turned 21 in the World Series. Everyone swung first pitch, basically.
That's not true.
Rendon didn't, but I think they got 3
He
others.
went behind everyone.
On the bullpen.
Oh, 2-0, then first pitch swinging by
Giving
Zim.
up for Hader.
It's Jordan Lyles getting loose for you.
Someone
This
else.
year, 42 of them came with 2
Because he dropped a
outs.
slider on that first pitch.
Zim. Nice pitch.
And I think Turner swung first pitch, too.
The 0-1 to Soto. Sails outside.
A shuffle.
Not close enough.
Yeah, I mean, he's got nothing. The only thing he has is effectively wild, really fast fastball. So I don't think he's spotted a fastball, and he's only thrown one slider. That was a high-value pitch.
Line drive, base hit to right. That'll score one. That'll score two as the ball gets away from Grisham and right. That's going to score 3 runs. And the Washington Nationals.
And if anyone's watching this in the year 2025, so excited to get tagged out.
They tag him out, but nobody in this joint cares.
If anyone's watching this, in the future, Trent Grisham, yes, he was a Brewer. Yelich got hurt, so he's out there in right. He's rookie. And yes, that's his last play ever as a Brewer.
Got traded. And
Take a lead to the 9th.
yeah, just barely got a piece of it. Ball took a hop on him. Rookie, literally called up mid-season. It's just devastating.
I mean, what would happen if he got it? 2 scoring, the game's tied?
2 are probably scoring. I mean, Stevenson was in a pinch run.
Pinch run,
It was
so
hard hit.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I think he's a solid defender. But, yeah, it's
I mean, he's charging that
an
in the
impossible
fashion he
ask.
is because he wants to gun down Stevenson at home.
He's
that's
going to
a
give it a
time run.
rip.
Imagine if he made the play and there was a play at the plate. That would have been just as fun.
That would have been cool.
And we're back from commercial. I love
called by Davey Martinez. He has the left-handed Doolittle.
the eighth inning runs. It's almost
in the right-handed Hudson.
It's almost more fun that Rendon got tagged out on the, or Soto got tagged out on the base paths, because then it just goes,
keep it moving,
flips the switch, momentum carries immediately.
There's if you're the Brewers, I mean it's punched in the mouth without a break.
Yeah.
Normally Soto would be on second. You get the final out of the inning. You come in the dugout.
Collective,
you say,
like, okay, let's do it.
You're already hitting, and you're like, what? We've been winning this whole game.
On the sharp single by Juan Soto that was misplayed in right field.
We've seen it, though. The postseason works this way now. Is that starting pitchers
replacing the guy who would have won the MVP.
Wouldn't it be ironic that the relief bullpen of the Nationals would be the hero in this game?
Strasburg? Kind of weird. I think he'd admit that.
Ball and 2 strikes.
There it is, Huddy.
Way out. Hudson's a really cool story. Our good friend, Sean Doolittle.
Close and dear friend, Sean
There's
Doolittle.
2 guys haters giving up hits to. Sam Hilliard, the lefty, for a home run in Colorado. Juan Soto tonight, but Ron, we said it between innings. Anthony Rendon set up that AB right there. 3-2, taking a pitch, not being selfish.
Rendon was being selfish. He didn't want the accolades. Not interested in them.
Yep.
Let's go back to the Juan Soto at bat.
Let's go back.
Bottom half of the 8th inning.
And this where I think Grisham was charging really hard, figuring he'd have a chance to throw Stevenson out at home. Looking back, he probably would have just gotten the ball, throw it to second, knowing
Looking
that
back.
Stevenson got pinch ran for Zimmerman.
Soto celebrating before he gets tagged out is pretty good. Don't care. Don't want to be on the base.
Plan
anyway.
worked.
Let's keep this moving.
Usually when you see an outfielder miss a ball, it'll go under his glove, but it'll be like in front of his body. He missed that by 3 or 4 feet.
Snaking on him.
He probably wants to play baseball pretty bad, huh?
Yeah. Woo! Hudson.
Pumping it.
Yeah, Doolittle's been their closer most of the year, but I'll tell you what, since he's come over, Hudson, he has been lights out this year. Only 4 walks in 25 innings with a 1.44 for the Nats. That's why he's in this ball game.
1-for-4. What'd he say?
1.44 ERA, I think.
1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. 1-run lead for the Nats. Up the middle, base hit. Lorenzo Cain is 1 for 4, and that one's
Yeah, I got careful he was.
Played safe.
That's not getting by me.
Saw what that guy did. Ooh.
Brewers haven't given up, of course.
I mean, is he going to come back out if they tie this?
That's what he's looking like.
Yeah,
obviously I know Lorenzo Cain is so fast, but with that ankle,
Season on the line.
A ball in the gap, he's got to be able to score.
No doubles defense.
Does he ever get to second base, Kane?
Can't play any
I don't
deeper.
think so.
Have to.
Orlando Arcia.
Oh.
A fluke single in the second.
Some haven't. I forget.
And he pops up behind the plate.
Just the first pitch foul out is as demoralizing as it gets.
Yep. Well, yeah, when you're a fan, like a Brewers fan, then you're like, what the fuck, dude? Make him throw pitches, but, you know, it's just because the result sucks.
Gets overblown because if he puts that in a gap, you're like, oh, jumped over the first pitch. Great. But fouled it straight back.
Marlins man hasn't watched a second of this game. Ben Gamel looking like Hader with a bat in his hand. With a thicker beard. You think they have staring contests?
A lot of bad jokes between him and Hader. I think it was a business decision by him. They were like, the Brewers are probably going to keep Hader
He tells
throughout
people,
his rookie contract.
He
So
probably-
if Hader likes me,
or he tells people he's
he'll
hater
keep
at the
me
bars.
around. Yeah,
Yeah, I throw pretty hard.
not
The
false.
center field.
98. Dude, that's like a shot, but it's
It's
right
a really
there.
well hit ball.
And the Washington Nationals are LA bound.
And again, hey,
Brewers.
the Brewers, they blew it.
Yeah, Brewers got punched in the face there.
Look
that was like a slow build.
where baseball's changed, man. I mean, if that center fielder was positioned normally where like a lefty pole guy would be hitting back in the 1980s, that ball probably gets down. But they had the scouting report on Gamble, and Robles was playing off to left center. It's like right at him.
Also, nothing's going to get behind me.
Right, they're playing no doubles, but
The Brewers players weren't, and
we go.
fans were not given enough time to process
it's
that.
important. Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like if the
I left
the
the
Nationals
Milwaukee bar I was at.
if the Nationals take the lead in the 8th, with there's one out left, and then you
Right.
give the fan base enough time to be like, fuck. There's
Really?
no time to process.
You need a
this.
one run. You have one run a lot of ways in baseball. One swing. Technically, they had the winning run at the plate, or the
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Corbin. Do well.
He turned
Jeremy
out he did good.
Hellickson, did he get a ring?
Yeah, I guess so. Trey Turner, he had an exciting World Series. Martinez, first manager to get thrown out in forever. Fun times. They do interviews. You want to see any interviews?
And finally, something good happens to the
Scherzer's interview after the World Series was awesome.
team.
Slow-mo shots.
A postseason series
Soto's dad,
is finally over.
or that's not his dad, but his family comes out. Doesn't he have a fun moment with his dad that went viral?
Sure.
8 straight wins to end the regular season. Home field in the wild card. And in the bottom half of the 8th inning, they erupt for 3 runs to erase a 3-1 Milwaukee lead.
19 and 31.
Watching him come in
Yeah, that's it.
to relieve for the
There's Steven Strasburg, and the linchpin to this.
That's his dad, I
victory.
think.
Take down.
just watching him come in to relieve for the first time in his career
Tap out.
and come in and
The
have
camera
stuff
out of
he
there.
had. He was
There you go, lady.
as unhittable as anyone in
Is she
this
trying to
game.
interview? What is she doing?
To the last
And she was just boxing out.
Last playoff
I like that.
game Washington played here in 2017. It was using Max Scherzer in relief. It didn't work. The roof fell in.
The roof fell in. Oh, my God.
Jeez.
Ever be 19
Metrodome.
Congratulations. Bases loaded in the 8th. Winner go home. It's like a no fear shirt. Walk me through your approach in that at bat.
Yeah, she was asking for an interview.
For me, just get a base hit to the middle. That's what I'm thinking. Just get a base hit to the middle and try to hit the tie of the game.
Who just tackled you to the ground just now?
Sorry, what?
Who just tackled you to the ground? Who's with you?
That's my dad. My dad, my brother, and my mom.
What did they say to you?
We just prayed before the game, and we told them, we just need his help. We know go help, and right now get the opportunity.
Swing that
and
stick,
just
baby,
get
bro.
on it.
What can you say about the collective effort of this pitching staff here tonight?
Too many wristbands.
These guys are amazing. They always come to compete. They never give up. They show us how to never give up. So we just keep going and fight.
It's unfair, dude. I mean, I know people don't like him because he's got the swagger and the cockiness, but dude, 20 years old.
I think
at this
people
point,
are over that. No.
No, I think it's like, Bryce Harper and Puig. A lot of people hate those guys forever.
I think they're in different buckets. I think after the World Series and everything he's done,
Maybe.
I think that the heavy minority is in the what's he doing at the plate.
Yeah, I don't know. I think there's probably still people that like hate him because they think he's cocky, but 20 years old, speaking a second language in an interview on national TV after winning the game, just fucking a special human being. It's crazy to have that much confidence and then come through. Nuts. Everyone should be a Juan Soto fan. My thoughts.
I'm for that.
My thoughts. All right, thanks guys for watching. We appreciate you, and goodbye.